So I just got out of watching the most visually stunning yet trippy and the most confusing horror movie, or maybe it's more of a thriller of 2026. I'm talking about Her Private Hell, starring Sophie Thatcher, whom I love and adore. I will watch basically anything that she's in, and I have like way too many thoughts. I don't even know how to form those thoughts into sentences that make sense. While this was my first time watching this movie, usually for the most part, I can understand movies the first time that I watch them, and I'm pretty quick to catch on what's going on. But this film literally had me confused most of the time. And by the time the third act rolled around, I really started to understand. I don't know. It's very conflicting. So beautiful, like the cinematography is gorgeous. Thematically, it is like very artsy and visually stunning. It is beautiful. Even the costume design, beautiful, but in a weird way. Like it's a good thing, but it's very futuristic, but not the type of futuristic that you usually think of that's been portrayed in a lot of movies. It's like completely different. They are very deliberate. They have a very unique look. If you've seen the trailer or you've read the synopsis, you kind of have a general idea on what the film is about. I didn't have time to like do my makeup or anything, so obviously I'm gonna be looking like a glazed donut over here, but I had to like voice my thoughts like while they're still fresh on my mind because I walked out of the theater and I was like, what the F? Like, those are the three words that were immediately in my head. I really wanted to talk about this because it's more of a first impressions, and I'm not going to spoil anything because there's a lot going on in this movie. There's two stories intertwining into one. Is there like a past and present thing intertwining here? Are these parallel universes intertwining? Probably going to be confused at first unless you're just way more intelligent than me, which is probably the case. I'm probably alone on this boat. Besides the visually beautiful aesthetic of this film, it was so freaking trippy. Like, this is the type of movie that you'd probably smoke a joint to and then go watch it and just have the best time. I'm not encouraging anything, but I'm just saying, like, this is that type of movie. You also want to pay attention because if you don't, you are going to be so lost. Sophie Thatcher is an excellent actress. I fell in love with her when I watched Heretic last year. Don't know the name of the other leading actress, but she was awesome as well. Everyone did a great job at acting, and I had no issues there. Like, everybody was fantastic. I loved the design of the slasher villain, though. Of course, like, he's masked up. You don't know who he is. You're guessing. I had ideas. I was wrong on the first idea that I had of who the Leatherman was. Later on, it quickly becomes obvious, right? Honestly, I think this is the most visually stunning, the most trippy slasher film I have ever seen. I just love the colors that they chose for this futuristic city. Yeah, I thought it was fantastic. I don't know what to rate it at the moment because I would need to go back and see it a second time to really gather my thoughts and know 100% everything that I need to know to give it a fair rating. But I would say it's definitely worth checking out in the theaters. Go in and expecting it to be artsy and you might be confused. Other than that, don't do research on it. Just go in as blind as you can, follow the stories, and see if you can keep up. That's really my advice. But I really, really enjoyed the film and I hope you guys give it a watch.